In this basics series, we're going to go over different materials and Cricut project types for beginners. Today, we're talking about adhesive vinyl. So what is adhesive vinyl? It's basically a thin plastic with a super sticky adhesive on the back. So how do we use adhesive vinyl? Though you can cut it with scissors, it's generally cut with a die cutting machine like a Cricut that's connected to some sort of design program where you create your designs. So here are just a few examples of the types of vinyl available for crafting. And here are just a few I had on hand. Now, let's talk about what surfaces you can apply vinyl to. Adhesive vinyl will stick to just about any surface that is smooth and clean. So think about any type of decorative sign, designs on glassware, acrylic, and smooth wood, or anything like that. So what can't you apply vinyl to? Pretty much anything that is the opposite of smooth. So think about textured canvases or other fabrics, which you would use iron-on vinyl on instead. And we'll talk about that in another video. So here are just a few things to consider when doing vinyl projects. First is how long do you want the vinyl on the surface that you're using? For example, you'll want to use removable vinyl on walls and permanent vinyl for outdoor signs. Second is, do you have the right transfer tape, which is a sticky material used to lift your design from the backing and transfer it to your surface? And third, have you prepared your surface properly? So this would be cleaning glass with alcohol to remove any oils or dirt, or making sure that wood is sanded smoothly. All these things will ensure your vinyl project is long-lasting. Now let's make a quick project using adhesive vinyl. So I found this little mini chalkboard easel at Dollar Tree, and I'm just wiping off that oil or residue that was on there just to prepare the surface. And I'm going to use this white Oracal 651. Oracal is the brand, and this is a permanent vinyl. So I'm going to cut my vinyl down to size, and I've already measured that sign before I went ahead and sized it in Cricut Design Space, which we're in now. And once I have that size, I'm just going to make sure it's on cut. And this design is from Creative Fabrica, and it's linked down below if you're interested in it. So just always double check before you go to make it that your design is all attached, as mine wasn't here. And then this will tell you exactly what size vinyl you need. So I'm going to select premium vinyl with my Cricut Design Space in order to cut this on my Cricut Joy. And it's going to tell me exactly what I need to do. Next, we're going to prepare our cutting mat, and this is one of the Dollar Tree mats. I highly suggest keeping a few of these on hand. They don't last super long, but it's nice in a pinch when you don't have another sticky mat to use that will stick really well and not allow your project to move. So we're just going to line up the vinyl on the mat and place it in the machine and let it do all the cutting. Then the next step is weeding. This is my favorite weeding tool. It's a pen with a very sharp point, and always double check your project to make sure what pieces are not going to be included. And then it's time to transfer using our transfer tape. Now this is a medium tack transfer tape, and I'll also do a video specifically on these, but that does make a difference depending on what type of vinyl you are using. So the final step is to just burnish, meaning just smooth everything out to make sure there's no air bubbles, and apply it to our surface. Now this is a super simple beginner project that you can do right now. So if this is your first time using your Cricut, enjoy. And if you want another vinyl video, watch the one on the screen next. Again, I will leave the file link to this decal in the description, and if there were a few terms I mentioned that you weren't familiar with, I'll go ahead and leave a list of terms to know when working with your Cricut and vinyl in the description as well. Let me know if you have any questions about working with vinyl, and I'll see you in the next one.